So now we are going to learn here next point. Next point is what here? Intervals of subsets of R. So there are some intervals we are going to learn from the real number set. Real number set means what? All the values we are taking from the real number set. Why real number? Because real number is the biggest set from the number system. So every number we can take. That's why we are using what here? Real number set. Okay. So we are now studying here intervals. Okay. So first one interval is what here? Open interval. So what is called open interval here? So there is no boundary points. Boundary points we are not taking. Only the numbers within the boundary points are called what here? Open interval. So see here, what is the symbol for open interval? So this is a curve. Curve is called what here? Open interval. Means this also curve is there. This also what here? Curve is there. Then it is called what here? Open interval. Okay. And suppose A and B is there. Means what is called now? Open interval A and B. So open interval A and B is what? It is a number. It is a number. What? X is a number between A and B. Correct? Means the numbers we are taking between A and B, not A and not B. In between A and B, which numbers are there? No, those numbers only we are taking. That interval is called what here? Open interval. Okay? Between numbers, not end points. End points we are not taking. Boundary points we are not taking. Only within the boundary we are taking the numbers. It is called what here? Open interval. For example, suppose there is an open interval 1 and 5. So which are the numbers between 1 and 5? Between the 1 and 5, 2, 3, 4 is there. Okay, so that's why open interval 1 and 5 means what? This is set 2, 3 and 4. 1 will not come here. 5 will not come here. Why? Because we are not taking the boundary points. Boundary point means boundary is what here? 5. 1. Boundary is here 5. So we are not taking boundary points. It's a open here. That's why in between boundary points 2, 3, 4 are there. So this is a set. Okay, for this open interval 1 and 5. Okay, only in between the numbers. Okay. Now what is called closed interval? Second is called here what? Closed interval. Open interval is over. Now let's see the closed interval. So closed interval is what? In the closed interval we are taking boundary points also and between points also. Means in short we are taking all the numbers from the boundary points. Okay. So see here A and B is there. So X is a number such that in between the A and B and A also and B also. A is equal to X also and B is equal to X also. Means A also we are taking and B also we are taking, and all the numbers between A and B. All the numbers between A and B we are taking here. Okay. So that's why it is called what here? Closed interval. And closed interval is always given by what here? Closed bracket. Close bracket. Both sides are what here? Close bracket. So it is called what here? Closed interval. So in the closed interval, all the numbers we are taking here. Boundary points also we are taking in the closed interval. Okay. For example, just see here closed interval 1 and 5. Okay. So all the numbers from 1 and 5 we write here in the set. That's why it is called what here? Closed interval. So 1 also will come here. Okay. And the numbers 2, 3, 4 and 5 also will come here. Okay, all the boundary points also, and in between the numbers of boundary points we are adding here. So all the numbers we are adding, including the boundary points. So it is called what here? Closed interval. So in the closed interval we always write here boundary points also. Okay, and symbol is what here? Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. If it is open interval, only lesser and lesser will come. Symbol. Okay, if it is closed interval, less than equal symbol will come. So always see that if there is only less than symbol, it is open interval. If there is a less than or equal symbol is there, it is called a closed interval. Okay, in the open interval we don't take boundary points. In the closed interval we take here boundary points also. 1 and 5 also we are taking in the set. Okay. So open interval is over. Now closed interval is over. Now again there are two intervals. Okay. Third one is called here half open and half closed interval. So what is called half open, half closed? So in one side it is the open interval and other side is what here? Closed interval. Open curve and closed curve. Okay, A and B means what here? X is greater than A but less than or equal to B. Means in short, for example, suppose we write here open interval, half open, 1 and 5, close interval, half open and half close interval. Then what here? Open interval means we don't take boundary points. So 1 I will not take. Okay. So in between numbers what? 2, 3 and 4. And here close interval means we take boundary points also. We take here 5 also. Okay. So open interval means we don't take 1. Okay. Close interval means we can take here 5. So only 1 will not come. Remaining numbers 2, 3, 4, 5 will come here. Okay. Because here is the close interval, 5 also will come. Close means we can take the boundary point. Open means we can't take this boundary point. Boundary points are what here? 1 and 5 are boundary points. Okay. Now next point is what here? Half close and half open interval. Means first is the closed interval, then there will come what? Open interval. Okay. Means close bracket, then will come what here? Open bracket. That means what? A will come in the set, but B will not come. A will come in the set. A boundary will come because it is closed. But B boundary will not come. Why? It is open. Okay. So see here, X is a set such that A is equal less than or equal to X, but X is less than B. X is what here? Less than means B will not come. Less than B numbers will come here. Less than B numbers means less than 5 numbers will come. If I take a closed interval 1 and 5, okay, 1 will come. Okay, but 5 less than 5 will come. Less than 5 is what here? 4 will come there. Okay, so here closed interval is there, so boundary point 1 will come. But here open interval is there, open bracket is there, so 5 will not come. Okay, so therefore, whenever there is a close, boundary point will come. Whenever there is a open, boundary point will not come. Okay, less than will come, less than boundary point will come. Okay, so if I add 1 and 5, half close and half open, 1, 2, 4 will come. 5 will not come because this is the open interval. Okay, got now here. So in short, open means what? Boundary point will not come, and close interval means what? Boundary points also will come. With the boundary point, all the between numbers from boundary to this boundary, all the middle numbers also will come. Okay, so that is called what here? Closed interval. Got now here. So open interval means here curly bracket, curve bracket, and closed interval means what here? Close bracket. Got now here. This is about what here? Open interval and the closed interval. Okay. Okay. Now let's see the next point here. Power sets. So what is called now power set here? Okay. Now collection of all the subsets of a set A is called what here? Power set. Okay. Means how many subsets we can write there? Its collection is called what here? Power set. Okay, means we are writing the all the subsets of a given set. Okay, now for example, just see here, A set is given. A set is what here? 1 and 2 is having 1 and 2. So how many subsets we can write from this set? So empty set. Empty set is also called here subset of this set. Okay, now it's having only 1. So this is also what here? Subset of a given set. Okay, only 2 is there. So this set is also called here subset of this set because 2 is here. So this set is called subset of the set A. Okay, and 1 and 2. So all the numbers are present again here. So 1, 2 is also what here? Subset of this set. Is there any other set we can write? No, we can't write any other set here because empty set is over, 1 is over, 2 is here, 1 and 2 is over. So these are all the subsets of a set A. All these are created, all these are formed from this given set. So all these are called what here? Subsets of a set A. So subsets are here, no, it's collection. Its collection means we write all the set in a one set. That's why this set is called what here? Power set of A. Means this set is having all the subsets of A. So it is called what here? Power set. A set is having all the subsets of a given set. It is called what here? Power set. Means we write all the possible sets. Okay. Now suppose the set is having 2, 3 elements. So how many subsets we can write? There is one formula. to find the number of subsets. See here how many sets are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 subsets of a set A. Okay, so there is one formula to find the number of subsets of a given set. Okay, so for example, A is here. It is having 2 elements, so there are 4 subsets. If there are 2 elements, there are 4 subsets. For example, just see here. Okay, number of subsets of a set is what here? 2 raised to m. 2 raised to m. Where what? M is the number of elements in the set. Means suppose there are 2 elements, then 2 raised to 2. Okay. If there are 3 elements, 2 raised to 3. Okay. See for example here. Okay. Number of subsets of set is what here? 2 raised to m. Now I want to find here how many subsets are there for set A. Okay. So for set A there are 2 elements. Therefore for here number of subsets of a set A is what? 2 raised to, how many are there? 2 elements. So 2 raised to 2. So there are total 4 subsets. 2 square is what here? 4 subsets. Means we can write 4 subsets from this set. All are here. Okay. Now suppose there are 3 elements. Okay. A is having what? 1, 2, 3. It is having now 3 elements. So how many subsets are there? How many subsets we can write from this given set? So we can use this formula now here. So number of subsets of a set A is equal to 2 raised to m. M is what? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 elements. So 2 raised to 3. So 2 cube is what here? 8. So we can write here 8 subsets from the given set. Okay. If there are 3 numbers, then we can write 8 subsets. 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 3 is what here? 8. Suppose there are 4 elements. Suppose in the set A, there are 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then how many subsets we can write? So 2 raised to 4. How many elements are there? 4, no. So 2 raised to 4 is what here? 16 elements. Okay. So therefore we can write 16 subsets if there are 4 elements. If there are 4 elements. If there are 5 elements, suppose here there are total 5 elements. How many subsets we can write? So 2 raised to 5, 32. Okay, 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, 5 multiply here. 32 will come there. So there are 32 subsets if the set is having 5 elements. Okay, if the set is having 6 elements, then 2 raised to 6, 64. So we can write 64 subsets if there are 6 elements. Got now here? So always remember that if there are 2 elements, there are 4 subsets. If there are 3 elements, there are 8 subsets. If in the set there are 4 elements, there are 16 subsets. If there are 5 elements, there are 32 subsets. If there are 6 elements, there are 64 elements, and so on. How many elements are there? No, that is the power of 2. And 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 4, 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 6. You can calculate how many subsets are there. Okay, got now here? So formula is what here? 2 raised to m. If there are 2 elements, 2 raised to 2. If there are 3 elements, 2 raised to 3. If there are 4 elements, 2 raised to 4. Okay, 2 raised to 5. Depend on the elements, we can write the how many subsets are there. Got now here? And the power set is what here? Collection of all these subsets is called what here? Power set.